set.
Okay, thanks. Bye. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Meteorologist Scot Haney in the First Alert Forecast Center at Channel 3. What a morning it's been with moderate to heavy rain. It has just been wild out there. Welcome to the First Alert Weather Extra, streaming right here on WFSB+. You can find us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV, bringing you even more ways to stay ahead of the weather. And it was an important morning to stay ahead of the weather. We're streaming live weekdays at 8 a.m. and again at 9:30, giving you an in-depth look at the forecast. So let's get started, shall we? All right. Again, this is your Weather Extra. Again, 8 a.m. and then 9:30 p.m. Be sure to join us every morning and evening on WFSB Plus for our First Alert Weather Extra. All right, there is a flood watch. This was a flash flood warning in effect for northern Windham County all morning. It went into effect at 5:48 this morning, and it has now expired, which was good news. It was set to expire at 9 a.m. They decided to drop it a little bit earlier because things are gradually getting better. We do still have some rain out there, don't get me wrong, but the rain seems to have subsided, which is some good news in terms of intensity. Now, the flood watch is in effect until 4 p.m. A little bit curious as to why that is, because we're not expecting any widespread rain, but we'll just keep you posted. As you can see here, you've got that blue flashing polygon, and that has expired, so that has gone away. And you can see we're still dealing with scattered showers all the way from Danbury, right across central Connecticut, Hartford, New Britain, Tolland, on up into Putnam and Brooklyn, Windham, Norwich. Good morning to you. You guys are starting to dry out a little bit, and it's pretty dry along the shoreline right now. But what's west must move east, and it's going to continue to rain in parts of the state for at least the next couple of hours before we start to see a little bit of a drying trend. Here's the satellite and radar. You can see the heavy nature of the rain that passed through Windham County a little bit earlier this morning. There it goes. And the back edge of the system slowly advancing. I mean, this is all in association with a stalled frontal boundary, which is draped over the state with an area of low pressure riding along it. So that's why we're dealing with some of this rain. Visibility is improving now that the rain has come to at least just some light to moderate rain. It's getting a little bit better, but there's still spray coming up from the truckers. Be careful out there. Driving around is going to be a little precarious. We're at 5, which is the worst of it in Groton, 6 in Norwich and in Putnam, 7 in Willimantic, 8 in Tolland, 9 in Chester, and then on the other side of the state, we're at a perfect 10 for good visibility. Now, the severe threat today is to our north and west. It's not here in Connecticut, which is good news, but tomorrow does move in a little bit closer to Connecticut. We're at level 1 in parts of northwest Connecticut. And that's where we're anticipating some scattered showers and some thunderstorms to develop, particularly tomorrow afternoon in northwest Connecticut. Now, yesterday we got to 87 degrees at 4:50 in the afternoon. That was the high. No 90-degree totals yesterday, so the total remains at 10 for the year, 3 in the month of July. But there are a couple of more 90-degree days on our 7-day forecast, and I'll show you that coming up in just a bit. Yeah, the water's a little high there in Torrington after the rain from last night, coming down fairly moderate. So the water is raging in Torrington, but no flooding concerns there. Old Saybrook, good morning to you. Mostly cloudy skies, overcast conditions there. It's a nice tranquil start. Not a lot of wind. And if you're going to the beach today, the UV index is a 5. You are expecting to see some partial sunshine during the day today, a little bit later on. Temperatures will rise only into the upper 70s to right around 80. Normal high for inland Connecticut is about 85 for this time of year. So here are your headlines. Yeah, we had some rain and rumbles of thunder this morning. It's a primarily dry weekend. Saturday, we've added an isolated shower, but it's just that, isolated in nature. Do not cancel outdoor activities. And then Sunday looks good, and then the storm threat rolls in Monday. But that doesn't get rid of the mugginess. Tuesday and Wednesday, we're talking about 90-degree days with humidity continuing. All right, let's take a look. First alert futurecast. This was 7 o'clock this morning. The rain was still with us, but it's moving out, and we are expecting some limited sunshine during the day today. Now, this is 4 p.m. Notice the little bubbling up of action. That's a little bit of rain, some scattered shower activity. 5 p.m. some scattered shower activity. And then overnight tonight, just mostly cloudy skies with some fog developing by tomorrow morning. And then we're talking about partial sunshine, partly to mostly cloudy during the day tomorrow, with a couple of pop-up showers. There they are, 2 p.m. through 5 p.m. So we'll just keep an eye on that. Got a little bit of a wonky iCam shot there in New London. All right, now the temperatures out there this morning are in the upper 60s, low 70s. 75 degrees in New Haven and Bridgeport. This is what the numbers were basically when I came in this morning, so they haven't really moved much. And the typical overnight low is about 63, so we're doing a little bit better than that out there this morning, and the temperatures are rivaling. The dew points are rivaling the temperatures, which means the air is saturated. We are down anywhere from 1 to 5 degrees cooler than yesterday. Some good news, but it's still sticky, icky out there with dew points in the mid to upper 60s and low 70s. And here comes that dew point trend, not our friend. Right? Muggy, if not downright oppressive, right through Wednesday of next week. All right, the wind speeds out of the north and east are sustained anywhere from 7 to 8. Again, it's not that windy out there, but there is just a gentle breeze. And as you can see, if you're playing golf today, we're dealing with some scattered showers at about 7 a.m. and then noon and 5 p.m. Mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies. Temperatures will be in the upper 70s. Chance for wet paws today is great if you're out there walking the dogs right now. Tomorrow and Saturday, just some isolated showers. Maybe a brief thunderstorm during the day tomorrow, but the chance for wet paws is low. Your forecast for today calls for, again, there's that isolated shower thunderstorm icon, 5 and 7 p.m., and then mostly cloudy skies for tonight with temperatures topping out close to the 80-degree mark. More of the same for the shoreline, 80-degree mark there, with maybe some partial sunshine, which would be good news. Your forecast highs for today, 75 to 80, cooler day than yesterday. Remember, yesterday we got to 87, today 80 at Bradley. Sun was up at 5:25. You didn't see too much of it, and sun sets at 8:27. Hopefully we'll see a beautiful sunset. Here's your 7-day forecast. Muggy with an isolated storm possible tomorrow, and particularly in northwest Connecticut. Saturday, just a chance of an isolated shower. And then muggy, 86 degrees on Sunday, partly to mostly sunny. Humid with storms on Monday. And then hot Tuesday and Wednesday with temperatures in the low 90s. So muggy, 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 muggy. And that is a check of your first alert forecast right there. This is your weather extra. Again, streaming live weekdays at 8 a.m. and again at 9:30 p.m., giving you an in-depth look at the forecast. Be sure to join us every morning and evening on WFSB Plus for our first alert weather extra. Thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Meteorologist Scot Haney in the First Alert Forecast Center. Take care.